Apartheid South Africa, the bastion of white privilege. Regarded by many as still the case today, but the reality is different for some. This is Pango, a white squatter camp within the Mansfield township. Located in Krugersdorp, Johannesburg, this is home to around 500 white people, of which a quarter are children. But where do they come from? In 2014, squatters from Coronation Park just down the road were moved to Pango after an eviction order was issued by the court. Mansfield's been home to black squatters for many years, but the sight of white squatters living there has been quite a surprise.
I was so shocked, even me, to see a white person staying in the shack, and it was so sad. It took me a long time to accept that a white person is staying in the shack.
And for the white squatters, it was not easy at first.
There was no electricity, there was no running water at the time, there weren't even trees. And that's about 10 years ago. And we were really just eventually built on that, what we had. They eventually put power in.
Thank God, they treat us well. Even when we came in, we make for you a cup of coffee or tea or welcome, welcome.
It wasn't nice to live in a shack, and but the communities, they did support us, and but it wasn't nice living in a shack. I was scared. We were scared, but you get used to it. They get like family, you know. It's like a one big family standing together. You just have to get close to God, you know, and just trust His plans, and keep on praying for Him to make things better for you, and never lose hope, because He's the only one that can help you out of here.
As residents face similar daily struggles, including where their next meal will come from, how to clothe themselves and their children, and security concerns, the colour of their skin is not an issue. Rather, they unite in the face of adversity.
Ek is mos swart. Hulle bly by my plek, is swart mense se plek. Hulle is wit. Ons het hulle welcome. Saamwerk. Daai tyd van Batlery is lankal weg.
It was difficult in the beginning. It was very difficult. We were scared. We didn't know what they put us in, and but I must say, we living like one, like a family. If the whites have problem, the blacks is standing by us. The blacks have problem, the whites is standing by them. We are like one community. We stand together.
I live very nice here. I like my community. I got friends across the road, got friends next to me, friends outside. Black people, but I love them too much. I live here happily.
Each person has a story to tell, whether it's about their day-to-day life in Mansfield or how they landed up here. Gerard Badenhorst has battled with addiction for many years. It's been difficult for him to gain the trust of the locals because of his past, but they still extend their hands in friendship and still try to give him support.
Before I got here, I was staying up in KZN. I was working as a climbing instructor and a raft master, and you know, taking people on river trips and taking people climbing and things on a lodge. And I decided to leave there, you know, chasing my friends here in Joburg. And I came, things were going well. I was working, had all right jobs, but then I made the decision to fall back on drugs again, on heroin. I lost my job and I needed a place to stay. I turned to crime and the addiction again. You know, that's the biggest regrets I have, the choices that I made, you know. It was stupid, actually, to do what I did. The people that I'm with, that I do odd jobs and things with, you know, they sort of motivate me as well. Not just, you know, give me a job to do, but they're sort of like friends, and they'll talk to me. If I need to talk to someone, I can talk to them as well. Things are different. We're just struggling. That's all. I just live in a location where we struggle, and it's not easy.
This young woman has also been battling addiction and says it's hard to escape drugs and alcohol in Manziville because for many, it's a way of life.
I was drinking vodka, Amarula, Black Label, and then I was smoking weed, like small crystal stuff, and cigarettes. But the cigarettes come from I was having a wrong friend. It doesn't feel nice when you're feeling high or you see like pink elephants in the sky and stuff. It's not nice. This place is evil. People is fighting over each other for drugs, for drunk, stealing people's shoes, clothes off the washing lines. It's not very nice.
Saret Foury's path to Coronation Park and ultimately Manziville began when she fell ill and lost her job.
I had a good life before. I'm a qualified sister. I did get sick of epilepsy, so they asked me to leave the job. I was married, and after my husband did something you shouldn't do, I get divorced, and that is why I end up in Coronation Park. I lost my daughter as well, and that is from what happened before in my life. My ex-husband was raping my child 2 days before she got 14.
I was divorced from my husband. And then I go and stay with my sister in Coronation Park. So there I get to stand by Coronation. Then the municipality came and said, nobody can stay there anymore. Then I come here, Manziville. I like it here.
Many people here carry heavy emotional baggage, memories of past traumas and fears about what the future may hold. Dawn Hoffman is a medical doctor and counsellor who spends time in Manziville trying to make a difference.
There's a lot of circumstances, yes. There's a lot of people that are just lazy. There's others that are just in a position of total despair. They have got no one motivating them. And I feel that I'm a motivator. And I come and I love these people unconditionally. My main function is to heal the brokenhearted. Some of these people are so hurting. They're despaired. I've had a lady that was raped 5 times. And she's no longer staying here. She's now moved on to a better place.
In Pango, residents need to be uplifted by people like Dawn so they have hope and they stay on the straight and narrow.
My role is to see how I can make the life more comfortable for them and to bring the gospel. So I do it with loving them, helping them, but I give them the gospel. And I know who are the ones that are on substance abuse. We are helping them. We've sent some of them to rehab. So it's quite difficult.
Although the community members look after each other, there's still crime in the area. They say there's a lot of petty theft, but more worrying are the claims of rape and murder.
Sometimes you will hear people is killed, gunshots. At night at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in Mushangaville, up there, you will hear gunshots. Sometimes I'm scared because men will walk up here, they will start greeting you. When you greet it back, they will start like come close to you and want to touch you and stuff, and that scares me. That's why I'm scared of men. Wrong friends, they give you something. If you grow older, you want to try something new, and then it turns out bad. So it's not the parents' fault, it's the children's fault. Because the children is like, they want to do their life instead of listening to the parents. So that's what happened.
They're using crystal, they're using drugs. We drink once a month. Then they come to my house, they steal our food. I buy a radio. I had 4 radios since last year in November. What they steal every time out of my house when we drink. And they go sell it.
Ek het pensioen, but ek het skulde ook om te betaal. Ek moet skulde betaal elke maand wat die mense help my. And tonight I'm scared to staying alone. Now that's why you come and stay with me. My husband passed away now 5 years and 7 months already.
Crime is not bad, but here is crime, but not so bad. The police are scared for Banziville because of the community take action. If someone steals or do something wrong they shouldn't do, the community take. And let me tell you, they deal with you. I'm not supporting that, but it's the right way for us.
Community leaders play a vital role in maintaining order. Dora works with officials to secure shacks and homes for the residents.
My role is to see that people are staying right in their shacks, no one bothers them, and no one takes other one's shack, and no one replaces, firstly, not being placed by the government, because we are working with the government. I work politely with them, the whites and the blacks. They know I don't like things that doesn't go straight. If you are wrong, I'm gonna tell you right straight you are wrong. It doesn't work like that, it works like this.
The biggest worry every day is how they'll manage to secure a meal for themselves and their families. And Elisa's kitchen is the place to go. She lovingly prepares meals for those in need and tries to feed as many people as she can.
My best meal is pap en kool, vet koek en mens, raruta. Ek is sy oma is 'n chef, maar die ander goede sy ken dit nie. Ek moet hom leer, hy moet my leer. Ons leer mekaar. Dit werk so, dit moet so werk.
Ons kry nie meer daarom kos by hierdie Elise, hier so by die huis. We getting food every time, 3 o'clock, they give us food. In the morning we get porridge every morning.
There are people living here who manage to make some money, albeit not much, but it's not easy to find a job.
To find work and to, lift yourself up and keep on going again is not easy. Especially got a criminal record, so people look at that. They look at my age as well, he's nearing close to 50 years old. We're going to take a 30-year-old or we're going to take like an almost 50-year-old, to do the job. But I do work twice as hard as most of them. I need to find something solid income, a stable income.
I feel ashamed when I stand on the road because I never did that. The people is swearing you, the people tells you go and look for a job and don't stand and beg on a robot and you know what, that is not that. Rather I will go and stand on a robot as what I must go and steal. Or rather ask people for help on the robot. I don't believe in stealing because it's not right.
I'll think about work. There's no work for them. Even that man, I give him a place to stay now for a few weeks, and there's no work. He said, you've got matric, and there's no work for them. There's lots of white people and black people, no work for them.
Their needs are basic: food, shelter, security. But the one thing they yearn for is to see their families.
Now I want not to see them. They must phone me. They know them. They know I'm staying here. It's my sister, my brother. It's all what I got.
I have 2 daughters and I have 1 son.
Are they helping you?
No.
Why not?
Because they rejected me for ending up here. They've got money and they've got businesses, but they never offered to help me. Because of ending up here. But I lost everything what I had before.
Despite the daily struggles faced by many who live here, somehow they manage to be hopeful and dare to dream about a better future.